Hey, this is SapphireChao. Welcome back to another Let's Play episode. We've got another lovely texture to show off. Very nice. Oh, and look at this. We've also got a lovely other mod here where we do not permit any more Chao departure machines or transfer machines. They are ugly. They have been banished to the Shadow Realm. So yes, we have that. And also, we had a new Chao added to it with our collection. If I can pick them up. Or I can just pet them instead. Or I can just not pick them up at all. Tails, what are you doing? There we go. This boy here, or girl, or just Chao that's invisible, you should give it a name, as well as do other fun stuff. So, I believe that the general consensus was we will give this Chao a hat. But as for what hat exactly, you will have to find out. But, firstly, I'm going to just give it its name. I want to do a quick shout out to one particular honourable mention by the name of Terrible Lizard, and they suggested the name iPhone and having the Apple mask, which I thought was really clever. But we're not going to do that one just yet. I'm going to name it ourselves, yes, because we keep forgetting to do that. But the name that I have chosen, there was some really good names going around. This Chao shall be named... This Chao shall be named... Where is it? Sorry. This Chao shall be named Snake. Because I thought it was a nice name. Yeah, Snake will be very healthy. So this Chao is called Snake, and of course we will also have a hat in mind. So yes, we're going to give this Chao a hat. But what kind of hat do you think? Well, given that we have a Chao named Snake, I have a box here, which I prepared earlier. So here you go. We're going to have a Chao named Snake. And there we go, we have a floating box. So hooray! We now have that. And that was suggested by Unobtainium Gamer Revived. So thank you very much for that very interesting suggestion there. And, okay, I just realised, the fact that Snake, like, crawls like that actually seems really fitting. Look at that. I actually like that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm gonna have to remove those wings, and then we'll just make sure they have, like, less than 50 run. Yeah, that's it. That's Snake. That is Snake, in a nutshell. Very good, very good. I like that a lot. Alright then, but we still have some unfinished business to take care of. And what do you have to say for yourself, Jerry? I know you're very edgy, you don't like hero characters. You're just sitting there pondering. No, he's not gonna give us any trouble. Alright. But yes, unfinished business to take care of. And that's that. That looks fine. That looks very fine. Yes, okay, fair enough. Yes, we have to go back and complete those challenge races. Yes, because we got so much racing to take care of. And I've got all these papers in front of me. And Jerry's face is still suffocating from Vortex's horns. Which is lovely. Anyways, we have a few more Chao to go through. Chao dedications. So, the next on our list is Shady. And we have... Oh my egg. Yes. Oh wait, no, we already did this one. What the hell am I doing? Yeah, we already did this one. Why do I just... No. Sorry. I herpaderped. I mean... Okay, so what I meant to do was you're going to next to it, and you're beating up the skeleton group. So yes, now the skeleton group was raiding the dark races. Not all the hero races. Technically they were the hero races. The edgy races. But now they're raiding the challenge race. So yes, I reckon it's still the same group. I don't know, there's some sort of connection with all that. But yes, here we have Shady, that was suggested by LC Sonic. And they requested I think a bright Chao that was sort of black. I think a black two-tone, shiny, bright Chao. Yes, and I do really approve of Shady's face as well, because he's another screamer. So I always like a good screaming Chao, which is always quite hilarious. Another interesting thing about this Chao is that they did specifically request good rankings in run and stamina, and everything else had an A rank. So this Chao was technically probably the strongest of the bunch of all the Chao dedications, because all the others were just sort of random, sort of not too overpowered, but sort of strong enough to, you know, not have too much trouble with these races. Yeah, so this is going to be our OP edgy Chao dedication extraordinaire, essentially. Yes. Another thing, I'm also going back to all those different questions we have. There was one really interesting question that was brought up a couple of episodes ago from Hexus Area. I've probably mispronounced that, sorry. And they said, what do you think of Chao? Like, how on earth do they survive with the fact that they need to be happy to survive? Is it kind of concerning and surprising? So yeah, given that Chao need to be super happy all the time to essentially be immortal. Like, they just keep reincarnating over and over again. But you know, it's a very good question. You do need 50 happiness in Sonic Adventure 2 for reincarnation, and oh, Shady. Okay, sorry. I just realized for a second there, like, didn't think Shady was gonna. Oh, well, at least he's sort of smirched. He's a little bit smirched, but yeah. Okay, well, he did the job. It's good. Yeah, so 50 happiness is needed for Sonic Adventure 2 battle to reincarnate. In Sonic Adventure 1 or Sonic Adventure DX, that value is different, so you actually only need 30 happiness for reincarnation. I think it's probably to compensate the fact that it's very easy to attack your Chao in that game, because you can do the spin dashing and all that stuff. And was it the robot Omega Gamma or something like that? That robot is like really hard to raise Chao, and I think they can just shoot them with their lasers, so yeah, that's not very good. But yeah, so yes, Chao can pretty much live indefinitely as long as their frame of mind is pretty good. But you know, if a Chao's depressed, yeah, you don't really want to think about that, but maybe we should, because I don't know, I just feel like putting a quick plug in to say, you know, it's okay to not feel okay. You know, like in a general sense, I think people stigmatize mental health too much, but yeah. Sometimes on some days when you want to do something and then you just don't feel right for it and you're just like, nah, I'll just take a rest. You know, it's sometimes good to just put the pause button on and just chill out sometimes. We can't be everything to everyone, and yeah, I just think it's just worth just to look after yourself, so yes. And for those who aren't just feeling 100%, you know what? I give you all the internet hugs of the world. And yes, because everyone deserves internet hugs. I will personally get Blossom, the very happy Chao. The happiest Chao of all. Blossom right here. Blossom would come to go through the screen and give you the biggest hug ever, because she was smiling for you. She's a happy girl. Anyways, we digress. But yes, I just think that's just an important thing to mention. Anyways, moving on, we have Saffron as our next Chao. Another SapphireChao that has been dedicated, and now we're facing all these pumpkin Chao. Yes, so Saffron was suggested by Marie Fault, and they are a hero power fly. And they also look very happy as well, which is quite nice. But yes, we don't take any depressed Chao in this Let's Play. We only take the happy ones. We give all the happiness and all the hugs and all the pets and all the candy that you can think of. Hooray! And random stamina, just because. Let's see. There was actually another question, also by LC Sonic. And they also asked what my very first Chao were. We do also start with 2 Chao technically, at the beginning, but I could say both if I needed to. Actually, I do remember the very first 2 Chao that I raised. And, you know, cast your mind back into, like, 2002, you know, just when Sonic Adventure 2 Battle comes out on GameCube. I think it was like the very first game I ever owned on GameCube. Everything else was just owned to my older brother, you know, older sibling, you know, the one that owns all the consoles and all the games, and I had my own little game that I played on my own, doing all that stuff. But yes, I remember these 2 Chao that I first raised. They were by the name of Chao-Ko and Chao-Lin. Again, they were only just named by the fortune teller, mainly because I didn't know you can actually choose your own names. at that time. You know, I was a total Chao noob. You know, we all got to start somewhere, and I know a lot of people think I'm like super knowledgeable and expert-like with these things. I'm just a nerd, okay? I'm just a nerd that really likes these games. I don't think I'd ever consider myself a full-on expert, because even then I'm still learning about these games, and there's still like a lot to learn from all this. But yes, these two Chao that I had from the very beginning, they were both hero nun type. And again, I remember every single Chao I raised just ended up being a hero nun, because firstly, I only used tails or knuckles to raise Chao, and secondly, I didn't even realize that you actually could make other types, because I really sucked and didn't actually give enough stats to actually make new typings. Yeah, so I think I just had like just a full hero garden of nothing but hero nuns, really. So that's how bad I was. I do remember my very first egg purchase as well, which was just like a white monotone Chao named Charo or something like that. Not really Churro, but it was the one you get from the fortune teller name. And that was another Chao I really liked as well. Again, another hero nun, because I didn't know how types worked and all that stuff. So yeah, so it was kind of funny. And I even remember quite vividly, I got to the point where I was sort of breeding my Chao together, and I think Charo, because being the one monotone white, I kept making more white monotones, and it got to the point where I think I only had white monotones in my garden, and I thought I screwed myself up because I had no more regular coloured Chao. And from that point, I started to restart the Chao garden from scratch, because I thought I literally screwed myself up. And so that's what I did. So I've actually restarted my Chao garden file quite a few number of times. In my second attempt in all that, I think I ended up having an orange Chao, and then every single Chao was either a monotone orange or a two-tone orange from all the breeding. And again, I was like, oh, I screwed myself over, I don't have any more normal coloured Chao. So I just got rid of the entire file, like wiped it clean yet again. So I thought it was funny. Oh look, we got the Jack-in-the-Box! Hey-oh! The RNG box, the worst box ever. But oh well. Well, we got the, we've only got one more toy to unlock, which is great. Our next Chao is... Oh, yes, this Chao. I like this Chao. This is Dorito. This is our next Chao. I absolutely love this one. And he's gonna be after the spoopy ghosts. Yes, okay. Now this particular Chao was suggested by El Lego Master Huitema. And yeah, when I was making this Chao, replicating it on Fusion's Chao editor, when I saw this, I'm like, yes, this is amazing. I really like this design, and it fits so well. It just fits so perfectly well. So yes, now that we've got Dorito versing the spooky, scary skeletons and spoopy Chao in general, yeah, it just fits very well. But yes, I'm very pleased with that. Yes, very much yes. So the typing for this Chao is a neutral run swim. It's got small pupils and a little smile, so apparently this is the true face of Gamer Fuel. And yes, I think this is probably up there as one of my favourite Chao dedications, because it just, I don't know, it's just the good old MLG stuff. But there was apparently, like, again, a running gag, you know, like Mountain Dew and Doritos always gets, like, the sponsorships in those games and stuff. Apparently it's actually nothing new. It's been, hey-oh. Thanks, Dorito. Thanks for choking on me while I'm talking about Doritos and stuff. Yeah, but apparently, like, those sorts of things had been way back into the Nintendo 64 days. Apparently from what I've heard, I probably haven't need to properly Google it and all that. There was this racing game on Nintendo 64, which was apparently one of the first games that were sponsored by Doritos and Mountain Dew and all that. Apparently you had to collect Mountain Dew cans, and then you'd actually unlock a vehicle that was literally Mountain Dew and all that. So yes, this video is not sponsored by any of those foods, because I get no money from these, yay! I just don't bother monetizing them, really. But yes, that's just me. That's just how I roll. But yes, these Chao don't seem to be very smart. I thought I made them slightly smart. Well, they still get it right anyway. As long as they pick up the right one, I'm happy. I mean, they don't have too much of a... It's pretty hard for them to screw it up. They've only got one wrong answer out of all those. Yes, so... What else did we have for our questions? Yeah, so we have a lot of, we actually go through quite a few races that are not just running races, but just the diamond clones. I'm gonna give you some more stamina, Dorito. But Angel Moon asked about if I could make a new color or type of Chao, what would it be? Now, there's actually a few really interesting things with that. Really good question, by the way. There was so new color, I would probably say, I feel like there's like so many different colors actually. I mean, especially now that we have the color mixing mod, it sort of eliminates any particular colors you like really want. But I really want like a proper rainbow Chao. I think that would be really good. I know technically there's like a texture that makes the Chao look a bit rainbowish, but it's there's not enough rainbow in it. It's like probably only 4 different colors. But we need a Chao that's like just as rainbow-like as this, you know, as the floor that Dorito's running on. Like, I want that kind of rainbow, like that sort of really intense colors, and maybe even the arms and legs could be different, and then the head could have different stuff, and then, you know, just like little cool stuff like that. I think a proper rainbow Chao would be really nice. So yes, we have done that. We demolished them. All the spooky, scary Chao. And next on the list would be, this Chao. A berry. Suggested by OJ. And, here we go, he strikes back. He returns. I feel like this might be like a semi-Star Wars reference thing. Yeah, we're versing a bunch of baby Chao. And even Chakron still looks like an unevolved baby Chao. I was like, seriously. He's just not developed enough, and I still feel like he's like still really derpy in this one. But yeah, going back to sort of the question as well. Oh, he's fast. He's fast. I didn't realize. Yeah, so yeah, and also like another typing would be really nice. Oh, I got boxed. Another typing I'd love to see is, again, something a bit more that sort of can visualize luck and intelligence. So I'd love to see if a Chao had a maximum luck and or intelligence, they could be a special typing, or even like maybe a different special emote ball that could be like a star or something else. Like something a bit different that you can sort of have a visual indication of what the Chao's luck and intelligence is like, because really, without the races, you have really no idea. And even then, it's even harder to tell the Chao's luck, you know, stat out of all of them, because, you know, again, luck does not determine if the Chao trips. It doesn't determine a lot of things. It only determines 2 things, which is the chances of the Jack in the Box happening, and the pits of hell, the very end of most of the other stuff, the very end of the race. So yeah, and even then, you might notice Chuckle has like maximum luck and intelligence, but yet still gets boxed. So, you know, it's just silly stuff like that. But I don't know, like, what another like an intelligence typing? Even like maybe a 4th alignment. That'd be really cool. I can't really think of what kind of alignment. Maybe something from another, I don't know, like thinking of like other characters that you could possibly raise a Chao with. So maybe like a chaotic alignment. Maybe something relating to, who knows? I'm just thinking of stuff off the top of my head. And heyo, we're back. And I'm just gonna spam some stamina at the very, very end. Don't mind us, we're just gonna play some random music back then because I got interrupted by something, so yay! There we go. The pits of hell. Of course, the pits of hell would have to happen. And if you're really unlucky, the Chao can even get 2 of those pits of hell at the very end, and that's really not good. But you have to get at a really bad angle. I also like the fact that the Chao's wings are literally clipping through the background of that pedestal. That's interesting. That is very interesting indeed. But yes, we had no problems with that at all. But maybe we had a bit of RNG on our side. A little bit, because Saffron got boxed. Pretty hardcore there. Alrighty then. Oh, we have this Chao, Neon, as our next Chao. And the next one we are up to, this is our second last one, jeez. The Kids Troops Chao Ranger, here we go. So we're doing pretty well, we're probably not going to jinx ourselves, but this is like, okay, so things are getting a bit interesting here. So we're only reversing like 5 different Chao. So that means less competition, hey? Probably. Yeah, so this Chao was suggested by PinkoLol16, and they also did suggest about 3 different Chao, so I just chose one of them. I just thought, just to be fair, I don't know, maybe like 1 Chao dedication per user, I guess you could say. Oh my god, 3 of them got boxed. That's gonna be pretty interesting. But yeah, so this Chao, this is like the one. They suggested like a powder blue 2-tone, and I thought that was like a really interesting sort of combination. And again, it's another really great typing as well. So Hero Run Run looks really nice. So yeah, I sort of went this one because I thought it looked the nicest. But yes, thank you so much for that. Let's see. Oh yes, let's go through some more questions. So Shady, 1988 suggested which Chao Garden is better. Sonic Ranger 1, Sonic Ranger 2, or Sonic Ranger 2 Battle. By far, hands down, the best trophy-holding type Chao Garden thing ever would clearly be Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. But even then, the console versions can, you know, mix it up a bit too. So, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2, I mean, okay, so we go Sonic Adventure 1, the very first one with Chao in it. Apparently that Chao Garden system wasn't that good. It was very flawed. It was still pretty rough around the edges. And same maybe a little bit as well with Sonic Adventure 2 as well for Dreamcast. But it wasn't until the GameCube where they really started refining it and making it a bit more complex. The GameCube version still is the only version that we know of that can make proper, like, that under normal gameplay conditions, so without hacking or anything like that, to make proper 2-tone shinies and transparent Chao, shiny transparent Chao. So, because they still look a little bit different in the PC versions. But even if you consider absolutely everything in mind, Sonic Adventure 2 Battle's still the better garden. But yeah, like things like the Xbox and PlayStation 3 and all the other high definition ports, I think they're still pretty good. They're still very faithful. And I guess even if you include all the mods and stuff like that, then easily the Steam version hands down wins, because it just adds so much more replayability, so much more breeding options, more fun things to do, more challenges, which we will see hopefully very shortly. And just generally more things, more content to work with when it comes to the mods. So yeah, and even just like, you know, fun textures and other stuff, unused things that have now been implemented. And just those little things. Ah, there's the pits of hell. Yet again. And like, I didn't use much stamina on you. There we go. Absolutely smashing it. And you know what that means? We now have one more challenge race to face. And let's hope it's not going to be a disgrace. We have Kane, the Dark Chaos Chao. That's like a 3rd Dark Chaos Chao we've got as a dedication. And we are versing the ultimate rival. Although, I kind of beg to differ to think that I don't really think it's that much of a rival, because again, this Chao has not given me much trouble at all. So, yes. Oh, this one also by Shady, 1988. It always seems to be a thing where if I'm answering their question, I'm also doing their dedication as well in a relatively short space of time. Yes, this is Kane, and this is probably the only textured Chao that was suggested, I think. And what the hell? We get the RNG has not given us mercy. Why you do this? No, let's give him some stamina. We'll catch up. We'll definitely catch up. I'm pretty sure we'll catch up. But yeah, this is a really nice sort of looking Chao though. I think this really fits the Dark Chaos Chao really well. But yes, I think it also wanted me to give it like a face, but I can't really do faces very well for these Chaos Chao. But yeah, let's go on to another question asked by PokerKitty1. And they ask, have you heard of Chao Resort Island? It's a free fan game on PC that focuses solely on Chao raising. And you can earn currency and stat points by competing in races. So, I have heard of Chao Resort Island, definitely. Most definitely, and I've literally downloaded it, but I haven't even extracted the zip file. It's just sitting there on my computer. Because I've only seen little bits and pieces of it, and it looks really refined. Out of all the like the fan games you get out there, especially like those Tiny Chao Garden fan games, this one by far looks the most polished, and I'm pretty excited to give it a try. So, but I think when that happens, I want to give the time and dedication it deserves. So I'm probably going to hold back a bit. I might even do maybe a few videos on Chao Resort Island. Don't know if I'll go in blind or, you know, maybe with some knowledge beforehand, with a bit of research maybe. Yeah, that can be up to you guys. But yeah, that could be something down the track which I'd like to try out. But yeah, it definitely sounds like a really nice feature. And oh my god, that Chao! Did he get like the wrong one? Yeah, he got the wrong one. Those Chao, oh my god, those Chaos Chao have such terrible luck and intelligence. Or maybe just really bad intelligence, maybe they got good luck, but yeah, just those sorts of things. It's really funny. Oh yeah, speaking of intelligence, Catman567 does ask, how do you make a Chao smart? Animals and Chaos Drives, essentially. Animals and Chaos Drives do gradually increase the Chao's luck and intelligence. And so, if you've been raising a Chao heaps and, you know, it's on level 99 everything and all that, it's a good chance it's already at level 99 in its luck and intelligence. Of course, if it still doesn't have the greatest luck and intelligence even after that, then chances are it's a ranking, it's like, yeah, it's luck and intelligence grade ranking isn't that good. Or, you know, yeah, and it's really hard to know that sort of stuff unless you have Fusion Chao Editor to check to see if you know, to actually breed for those sorts of good grades. But yeah, it's just those sorts of things, and even then, you can't really improve the Chao's grade. Once it's born with that grade, you can't change it, so that's the other thing. It's a lot more challenging to do that. But hey, there we go! We have Kane taking the competition. And yes, we have done it! We have the TV. The TV is now ours. Which is awesome. Very awesome indeed. Well, it's nice to know that we went through challenge race without a hitch, which is awesome sauce. Let's go quit the race. And hey-yo, we have slightly different coloured, we have the watercoloured, the things in the game. There you go, potato. Yes, so now we have all our toys. We have completed all the toys in the garden. But yes. Oh, you're hungry. Potato never eats their food. Now they're hungry? That is different. That is weird. Very weird indeed. Anyway, yeah, so it seems to be a thing where, whenever you exit the garden, the textures of these fruits always seem to change. Oh, by the way, I don't think I've ever shown you this, but, let's go exit the garden. Let's go exit this garden. And guess what? It changes yet again! Let's go back in here. Let's go in this garden. I think it's a different texture here as well. Oh no, it's still Cinder Cove. Hey, and it's changed into this one. So yes, it's the magical texture changing fruit. Very magical indeed. All right, let's go in the Hero Garden. All right, I think we might even change in the kindergarten as well. Yeah, let's go up here. And then we're in Space Garden. Oh, look at this. It's very futuristic fruit there. Look at that. I like that. And yay, we got all our Chao dedications in here. Yes, there are still more to come, and yes, I will still be using the other ones that have not yet got their screen time. So do expect that in the future, in the very near future, coming to an episode near you. And we'll see what's here. What the hell? Alright, that's kind of funny. Actually, what happens if we put it to the health center? Will it change? I don't know, I haven't tested this. Okay, it's still the same. Okay, that looks like an item. That changes texture. How about this one here? I don't know if this changes anything either. Let's sell! Yep, okay, wow, it changes that too. No, we don't need to do that. But yeah, that's so funny. It's just so weird. Again, that's only in like the Steam version. Don't know why it does it, but it just does it. Speaking of which, let's go here. Let's get some screen time for the Dark Cinder Cove Garden dwellers. So how you going there? How you going there, Prism? You want some foods? I think you're the only one that can have foods. Oh no, the churro's in the background there. Oh, I'll give that to you. There you go. Eat the glitch fruit. How you going there, churro? Have you grown accustomed to the lava? Lava should be fine. Oh, even this got changed. I didn't realise. Oh, that's really nice. I'll just throw that in there. And oh, isn't that cute? Look how cute that is. It's like the two siblings just ah, isn't that cute? Very cute indeed. And you're not gonna eat your little glitch fruit? Fine, I'll give it to Churro then. Churro's the only other one who's like awake. So let's just get that look. So it's actually hollow in the middle. I'm not too sure where that's based from. It looks like it might be from the tree trunk or something. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit strange. Nope, you don't want to eat that either. Yes, hello there, Prism. How you going? How you doing there, Prism? Actually, we haven't had anyone actually play that organ yet in the... Like, I've seen them play the organ, like, while I'm not doing anything, like, not recording, but when I am recording, they haven't done it yet, so... We should probably change that soon. Here you go. Nom. Go and do the nomming. Well, you're just sitting there? I take it you're gonna have a conversation with Churro? There you go. Alright then. Well, let me just quickly check the time. Oh wow, we're doing pretty well. Well, we did really well with that, because I thought expecting those challenge races to go like heaps longer, but hey, we did pretty well. So, with that in mind, I think we might finish things up here. So, this has been... Oh wait, no this hasn't. We got Blossom turning up the music here. Let's end it off with some music. Here we go. Oh, we're gonna turn it up twice. Yeah, so there's some actually new. There's a lot of new songs that have been added that are not normally in the actual like the regular game. So it's more just add-on content rather than unused stuff. But yeah, it's really nice. You're not gonna join in? How about you? Don't really know where the song comes from, but one of you in the viewers probably might be able to have an idea. Prism. Will you join us? Yes, he will. There we go. We've got all our siblings, our cousins together. That's very cute. Very cute indeed. Alright then, now I'm gonna finish things up. This has been SapphireChao, and I am over and out.